What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright. Hi, Isle. PTS. Let's go check her out. Now, I'm not going to do the storyline because I don't like spoilers. But we should be able to port over. Hopefully. I think it's up. Hopefully. Maybe not. Arteum, Deadlands, Argel. I'm on PTS. What the fuck, man? You know what? I might not be on. No, I think I was. Hold on. Nope, right here. That's whatever. No way. No fucking way. No way. This is not. Oh my. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Please, no. Please tell me that this landmass is bigger. Please, for God's sakes. Please, please. Please, please. Oh, please, for God's sakes. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. First thing I want to do is I want to go back into my champion point. So, let's see, if there's been any... Oh, boy. Whoa. Okay. So a couple things got nerfed. Okay, we see the PvPers all gathered around, and it doesn't look so bad from this perspective. But look at this. Look at a comparison to the previous chapters. Vardenfeld. Alright, Blackwood. Northern Elsewhere. Somerset. Fuck no, get off me. Okay. No storylines. No storylines. We'll go look at some bosses. See if we can get kind of a feel. I like the terrain. It's a lot brighter. It kind of reminds me of Somerset in that perspective. We have a volcanic vent right ahead of us. So, we'll see how many of these we have. So I imagine we have to wait for them to erupt. And of course, there's usually some kind of notification. Imagine things are going to spew out of it or some shit. I love the terrain so far. It reminds, the size of this reminds me of, that's cool. Alright. It definitely reminds me of, friggin', what the fuck's it called? Over here. Reminds me of our first DLC, Rothgar. It kinda has this maybe Rothgar feel to it. Maybe. Because it seems small. It seems really fucking small. And I imagine I'll have to go in town to unlock the card game, which I probably am going to do. There's our delves. We know there's always sky shards and delves. So... treasure chests. whatever have you. Now, we'll see. Oh my God! It's so there's a sky shard right there. As you can see, a lot of people are out here testing, checking, whatever. The land's always good. Always. You know, terrain, the art department, as far as that goes, does exceptionally well. I want a fucking world boss. Check out the public dungeon. Hopefully there's usually 2. Okay, yep. Okay. Way shrine. Okay, here's our other volcanic vent. So we got 2 volcanic vents that we found so far. So I'm taking, there's probably 2 more. One on the other side, one down from the other side. Probably 4. Maybe 5, but I'm estimating 4. Just by the look of the map and the locations. 1, 2, I'm saying one's over here, and then one's over here. They'll probably have then another 1 or 2 over on this side of this. And that one would be. So maybe 4, maybe 5 or 6 total. Maybe. It's dried up right now, it looks like it. I wish they would have given this like maybe a little activity instead of looking at, you know. I mean, I'm not too harsh on whatever on that. It's always about how well it plays. But it would have been nice, like, you know, that the area in which you're doing it, you know, like if you stepped on lava, like little ticks of damage, like -1 or something would take place or something, you know. Be like, okay, I'm good here, I'm good here. Ow, 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 you know. Ugh, come on, man. Come on, meow. Usually every dolmen or whatever has, you know. Okay, boss. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Oh, nice. I like the bashes. Made him hit a little bit harder, so that's good. Always love ads. Nice. Okay. Okay, that's a good sign. We have a 2.5 mil. So the bashes are pretty good. So, nice interrupt, keep everything off their toes. We have a nice separation of ads. So, let's try to go ahead and do kiting tactics. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, good. Okay. So that's good. This is good. I like this. I don't feel like it's going to be whatever, because a tanky person can still probably come in and pull this off. I could try my Templar. Nice. So these ads, maybe I can put down this shit, get like a whatever about it. We can throw on a heal too. So let's throw on a heal. This is without it. That was without heals. So you're just using whatever. So let's put on a heal now. Well, we already have it. So I love that gap closer in these mechanics though. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh shit. No. Something's raiding me. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get the placement of all the ads and everything. Once I get every location, I think we can do this. I hope not. Alright. So, we're gonna start over here. Now, no. Oh, that bash is so cool. I'm glad they add this stuff. I feel like it made this little thing helps. I feel like the difficulty could still be tuned up, just from initial, because I did decent on the first, so we'll keep fucking with it. I mean, my gear will probably go down to shit. I wish I just wasn't colorblind, because I don't see some of these effects until the ground effects. Okay. I feel like the effects are so much better. Like, it does make you keep on your toes, but I should be feeling, like, overwhelmed. The biggest thing about it is for, like, keeping down... I feel like, you know... I might be out of gas. Oh, that just might have been answered my prayers. Nice. So I got to put in a little bit more heavy attacks, time in the heavy attacks a little bit more between the mechanic. But I mean, I like the bash. I feel like it does offer a challenge, but eventually it's not going to be enough. The biggest thing, just staying out of the ground effects. Keeping the heals up. Oh. I like it. I love this. It reminds me of Dragon Star in that way. It's really hard to get a nice heavy attack out. So I feel like very good mechanics. The biggest thing about it is trying to block it, his bash, and trying to get in. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like it's doable. Nice hits. Really nice hit right there, like with the javelin. I like it. I could adjust it and beat it. But knowing that I have to make adjustments is a good sign. They could turn it up. It's a good sign though. It's a good sign. Let me check to see if there's any comments. Yo, Sylvia, morning. Load screens are still a thing, right? Adolf, you think I can get a refund for pre-order of this chapter and how? You'd have to submit. Gonna skip out on this new chapter. Don't want to give money to ESO. Yeah, you'd have to look into it. I can't say for sure. But you can try. I don't know. I like that little mechanic, but I could make adjustments, and I think I could solo. We'll check out some more. I like the bash mechanic. It's really hard to get in and get a nice heavy attack, because as soon as it gets close, he does this bash. That disruption, it's good. It's good. It's not enough. It's not. I feel like they should be one-hit mechanics, like immediately. Like a world boss should give a one-hit mechanic to anything other than a tank, and I stand by that statement. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Sylvia. Thank you for stopping in. So any game that, let's say you can 2-man it, that's still not acceptable. It's not. It should not be acceptable for a world boss. It shouldn't be. Load screen. I think this stream might come to a quick halt. But I like the mechanic. I like the mechanics. The terrain looks really good. It's a little bit bigger than what it probably, on the map. I wish they might have done a little whatever to it. Okay, sky changes. So we probably have a volcanic eruption somewhere, usually. So let's go down to the volcanic vents, because we see, and I think this looks really good when they make terrain look change with these effects. So I think that's always a positive. So I think coming to a volcanic event, I'd like to see this as well. It's not this one, so let's come down here. So we know that first boss, we definitely have to make maybe slight adjustments, maybe, to pull off, a soloable. But I think it's doable, unfortunately, and it shouldn't be. Okay, there's another voice shrine too. I'm going to be a harsh critic. There's a lot of expectation here. I don't think because it's a story unfamiliar to the player base. I don't think that's the case. I think the expectation falls on, if you're going to go down this path, you better set a standard now, because you're putting out something new. And when you do that, it doesn't minimize the expectation. If anything, it does the exact opposite. Now you're raising the expectation because people already have a familiarity with the other Elder Scroll lore. And if you try to use anything new as an advantage to say, well, I mean, how much of a standard can they hold us up to when nobody's experienced this? They're going to hold you up to a higher standard because there's not much lore or background on it. So now you are setting the precedence for the Elder Scrolls canon moving forward in this topic. So if there's not a lot of material, right, that's associated typically with, and there's a sky shard down there, by the bridge, it's going to leave a sour taste in players' mouths, because they'll be like, nah. So hopefully there's lore. Hopefully there's, some lore that really impacts, players. And I think this is going to be if they put in Easter eggs, maybe if we get into some stuff, there will be books or something that really kind of expands on that. And if they do that, and they really do that good, then that'll be noticeable. 30 hours of gameplay for something new, it's a little underwhelming. for something, that's kind of ambiguous. That can just be chalked up as saying, "Oh, you know." But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know, but I do like that bash mechanic. I think that was really good. I mean, I could feel it, and that's good. Let's go diving into the public dungeon, which is supposed to be group content, I think. Because when you take a look at this, right? Let me illustrate this. Public dungeon, right? And it used to say group, right? Public dungeon used to say group. Oh, okay, our first boss. I could be a little bit better on my weave. I should have weaved up a little bit, but that. And here's one of the new sets. When you are healed while in combat, increase your weapon and spell damage by 348. This is actually going to be really good for DPS. Believe it or not, I don't think, in the essence of, like, replacing anything particularly initially, but a nice little 348 for 5 seconds in any situation. If you do solo content, it's a nice little set. 348. I mean, is it going to do significantly well in raids or trials and whatever? No, but for a little overland set, yeah, it's pretty good. PvP, yeah. I mean, nothing impressive, but it's not a bad set. I already killed him. I already killed those dudes. I like the look of the place. Second boss. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a boss in Blackwood like this? I mean, I know every game where he scans DC does it all the time, but I could have swore I had this exact same mechanic in Blackwood. Alright. I don't feel like there's a sense of immersion. Like a sense of like making me feel the delve. Like what's different. Like this is cool. Like this is unique. Okay. This is kind of a unique little twist. Okay. Like and this is what I'm looking for. Like what makes this different from every. Okay, that's cool. Like, I mean, do something new. Like, something, you know, make these statues just start coming alive or some shit, you know? Like, give us a factor. Like, if I should come down here, like, if I'm coming down here, make something come out of these bush, make the bush fucking come alive. I don't give a fuck. Do something. Make people feel it, man. Like, there's some element that you're not anticipating. It's easy when I see something ahead of me. But what don't I see, you know? It should be about the things I don't see. I like the little maze, though. This little maze is pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty badass. I'm feeling I'm getting the vibe of the maze. And the nice thing is I can't really completely scroll in, so there's kind of this little factor there, and I'm really enjoying on that level. So see, I know there's a sky shard over here, and I'm trying to, you know, get to it. So it acts as like a beacon, but you get dead ends. So I'm really feeling this, man. Whoever implemented this, very good job. Some people might find it a little tedious, but I like these little things, labyrinths and stuff. These make me feel a little trap, whatever. I like this type of stuff. I wish there was more, you know. Oh shit! There's a boss over there. Oh fuck! How the fuck do I get around it? I'm trying to get there, Mom. You can't jump it, so that's a good thing. No cheating. Okay. That's where I came in at. Maybe it's around? I don't think I can go around. No way. Nope. I should have left me alone. I like these sentinels. They look really cool. Okay. Found our way to the sky shard. This is the boss area. Has to be. Alright. Okay. Nice. I like when they do these. This might not seem like a lot, but it is. This is one thing that I think the Elder Scrolls universe does really well, and especially ESO, when they add these tidbits. Because a lot of people overlook them, but it really does add a layer to the lore. So overall, it's, you know. I wish he was Volcanic Vents. Let's check out the boss, another world boss. I think we could adjust for the one, eventually. So, I think the landscape is amazing. Without getting into the storyline. The storyline probably will be good. I'm not saying it won't be. How much activity will it be for a newer player zone becomes questionable. I think that's always something that should be questioned. So we'll see. Load screens, though. Oh, God. Console players, beware. I'm on my PC. And I have a pretty good rig. It's a little older, but it's I'm running 32 gigs of RAM. Okay, so, she's Jesus. Wow. And I think my video card's a 4 gig. So I have a 4 gig video card too. Jeez, Jesus. See the lance, like whatever. So, notice the sky difference. So there's another volcanic vent, which I anticipated. So there will be one more up there, maybe one on the other island. Right there by the way shrine. They're always by way shrines. Oh, and we have a sky shard over here. Or up there, I should say. Oh my. I mean, look. I mean, it looks amazing. It does. Like, I feel like that's the one thing that this game does very well is landscaping and atmosphere. You know, except Blackwood just seemed very depressing to me. I really didn't get any nostalgia of Oblivion in that chapter. No, so though there might not be anything to reference in this game, I mean in this upcoming chapter, I feel like the atmosphere is they just do such a really good job with landscaping, you know. Here's a crafting, one of the new crafting sets. So let's take a gander. Alright. Serpent's Disdain. Stamina, health, magicka. Increase the duration of status effects you apply by 16 seconds. Really good tank set. That's a great tank set. That's a good tank set. That is good. A status effect, brittle and all that. Fuck. You know, major vulnerability. You add that with that other dungeon set, or yeah, that's fucking good. That's a fucking awesome crafting set. Very nice. Nice to see some crafting sets back in play. I know everybody's always like, there's always crafting sets in play. Usually, you know, the meta will eventually take advantage of a crafting set to a point, but eventually it gets phased out. What the fuck? Where's the boss? Is it... What the fuck? Where? Is it invisible? What the fuck? What is... What the fuck? I can't... What the fuck? What? What? What is this? It's like here, but it isn't? What the fuck? What? Okay. Do I have to have some enchantment or something? Weird. And he's like, there's nothing here. I kind of wondered the same thing. I don't know. So we have 1, 2, 3, and if I'm guessing that we should be getting one up here, like another vent. Maybe that or on the other out. There's usually like 4 or 5, you know, of these things. It is the determining factor of the overland sets that give it the replayability. Thus, if the overland sets are shit, replayability just goes down the toilet until people just want to collect motifs. Typically. Okay. Yep. Volcanic Vent. I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that who was right? Who was right? Oh my. Oh my. We bumped into one crafting station. Probably the other crafting station is going to be out like down here. And then we'll probably have one over here. I'm guessing. So, yeah. So let's maneuver over this way really quick. Bump, 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 bump. Yo, bet you missing a DCUO. Yeah, I am. Actually, I'm supposed to be in there farming my fucking dailies and shit. I got 5 of my tunes. They're guitars. 5. My tunes, they're guitars. They're OP guitars, back piece. So in I think my top is 358. So I'm not even close to 370 yet. I'm trying to, but I've been working it. Gets a little monotonous with how many tunes I have, but I like being able to, if I gotta work the tune, I might as well do my dungeons. I might as well try to get a feats and stuff like that. I like that. I like the change of pace. I know a lot of people don't like it because DC does reuse a lot of assets more than most games. So they have such a small team. It makes me cry sometimes, but at the same time, like if you know the comics, if you know any of the backstories to like Dark Metal, I think they did good. I wish Lobo was a little bit more interactive, other than being a merchant. That's like, he's just there. I wish they would say, frag this or something like that. But I wish they would have given him, a little bit more, maybe personality, other than his presence. I like the hog. At least I got his hog there. It's a vendor because it's, so, it's kind of cool too. But, yeah. Load screens. Oh, load screens! Oh my god, the load screens. At least I haven't gotten DC yet. That's a positive. I feel bad for console players moving forward. Landscape looks good. And there's the next way shrine. And if I'll bet there'll be at least one more volcanic, vent maybe over on this other part of the island. If I have to bet. Like I said, I really wish I would have gotten a chance to try that other fucking boss. I like the first one though. That was a much needed. Are we going for a swim or do we have to take a boat? Let's find out. Imagine you could take a boat. Anybody want to say there's scuttlefish in here? Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, yep. There's scuttles. Oh, shit. No. Oh, okay, I'll take the boat. I learned my lesson. Oh. I'll find a boat ferry or whoever the fuck I need. Ugh. Hey, yo, man, I need a ferry over on the other side of that island, motherfuckers. Okay, there's an anchor here. Usually that's a good indication. Hey, you might want to take this boat right here. Hey, motherfucker. Where's the captain at? Of this vessel. Can't talk to any of these motherfuckers. Alright. I've got to use the latrine, so I'm going to end the stream. Initial thoughts, pretty predictable. Pretty predictable. You know, I mean, I'll play around with the deads, you know, the volcanic event, and maybe whatever. Is there anything that's really piqued my interest initially? No. I want something different. God dang it. They play so fucking safe. They play so fucking safe. We know there's going to be another public dungeon. We know there's going to be some delves. It's the same shit. It's the same 2 dailies. We know. It just has a new storyline to it. Tell me I'm lying. The only difference we got now, the new, you know, feature is the card game. That's the feature. Right? It is. Oh my. It looks great. Here's my thing. If you were a newer player, get this chapter. Why? Because all the other chapters will come with it. If you're a diehard fan, get this chapter. Why? Because there's new sets and a new trial. Get it. If you're a returning player or a player that's asking yourself, is it worth it? Here's my hardcore answer for you. No. Wait till it goes on sale. And it will. You guys see the Blackwood sale going on right now? Ugh. Did you guys see the 1 week crown sale being advertised? Woof. Why? Woof. Those aren't good signs. Retention. 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 Woof. Woof, woof, and woof, woof. You have to break out of that comfortability. The first boss, very impressed with the new mechanic though. The bash, really nice. Really, really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. But I can guarantee you I can figure out a way to solo it. Just readjust a few things. I'll be able to solo it. Other players will be able to too. That's something you don't want. It's just not. It's just not. You know? Nobody should be able to solo a fucking dungeon. Why is everything now whatever? They're all like, we don't like you. I don't give a fuck. I want, you know, I was trying to get on the other side. Whatever. Well, these are all passive. They're not aggressive. Whatever. But yeah, I think there's a lot of shit that needs to be put. You know, they do need to be really, you know, shit needs to be fucking taken care of, man. I'm not fucking gonna lie. Oh yeah, it's fucking great. This look, whoa, oh yeah, I'm speechless. I am completely enthralled by everything. Wow. Wow. Whoa, water. Whoa, boats. Winding stairs. Wow. Like, you know, that's never a selling point for a game for me. Content, and content. You know, and that's like, and like DC, man, I've always said, I wish they would expand on the story to the people who are unfamiliar with the story. But Dakman said it best. What do you expect for what they have? And Daybreak, I really wish, and hopefully they update we hear they're updating graphics. Personally, I don't care if they do or they don't. If they do, that's cool. That'll be really cool. But a lot of players don't go in older zones. And I think I'm going to make suggestions on how to revitalize old zones. This game, it has a lot of content, but it's just not dynamic. There's no element to make it feel like, other than when you're in a dungeon or a trial, that makes you feel like it's an MMO. Like, look, these are really cool creatures, man. Like, this is cool shit. And it is. You come up and you see this little, spout of shit and shit spawning from it. It's kind of like, oh, that's cool as fuck. But do I feel like I need help? No. That was cool. And then we get 2 new companions. Imagine there's a quest over in the main thing. We can grab up the companions. We know one's a Templar. I imagine the other's a Sork. So, more shit that you just regurgitate, the content to level it up. But, yeah. I don't know. It looks beautiful. Terrain looks great. If you just want to buy it for the terrain, do it. I would say. But I already said there was going to be 4 of there, maybe 1 over there. Predictable. Just predictable. So, here's my suggestion to ESO. Add quest givers around these areas. Part of the problem of it, what makes a zone feel dead, in comparison to any other Elder Scrolls game, right? In comparison to any other Scrolls game, look, there's these buildings here, but why? Give me an NPC that can give me some background of what this is or what it's used for. You know what I'm saying? Or what happened here? Give me something that makes me feel the relevance of the terrain of why something's here. As a random player, the first thing that people look to do is find things to do. Right? But look, here's an NPC. He's going to attack me, but why is he attacking me? Okay, I'll kill him. But why? I might be in the main storyline. I'm not saying it isn't. But as is that the only thing? You got to hold my hand throughout this entire venture? I can't just go wandering on my own and bump into a random NPC and say, hey, yo, what's up? And it'd be like, hey, traveler, what brings you to these parts or something? You know what I'm saying? Give me a sense of, why, like I said, what's going on, why it's important I'm here, and things. I think Somerset did that the best. I think Somerset was the pinnacle. It was a standard in which ESO should have held themselves up to. There was nothing for me to just go flying by an area. There's like 1 or 2 quest givers right there. Like, oh, hey, what's up? You take it, and then they have this little chain. Nothing crazy, but, it has a little backstory to it or something. You know what I'm saying? So, that's important. Rothgar did the same thing. Rothgar, there was, like, random little quests and stuff, but I'm not feeling that here. I don't feel it. I feel like I'm just in a regular part of Tamriel that's been like, severed from it, and there's a little backstory for the main storyline. I don't feel like whatever. Here's a one quest giver.
Get away from me, stupid thing! Is it gone? Steer clear of Tordray. I don't know.
See, there needs to be more of this. Whoa.
I don't know. I was just trying to cut through the area around the old wizard's tower there when I spotted those strange moons. It was chaos. No, not that I've ever...
And see, now you have a little quest. But there needs to be more. And I used to love, like, the little side shit. Like the rewards and stuff.
I hope you don't mind. I will... Hold still. You'll need mostly this. The spell I created has...
Restore the meta ward. And see, look at this. This looks good. There's a lot of really cool looking shit.
Here we are. I'm going to... That's one ward restored. The next one. It's in the glade just west of you. I am really... Unfortunately, Magister Ear.
Is this a companion? Is this one of the companions? I hope this isn't one of the companion quests.
The last ward is inside the cave.
That would be depressing. To know the first side quest I pump into is one of the companion quests. By accident. Oh, the ward was found.
Let's get this over with quick. That's all the wards. Let's talk outside. I need to figure out what to do next.
What the fuck?
I know my rogue spell is to blame for most of the weirdness happening around Tordray. I'm not sure. Yes. See if you can find anything in the tower about the monster. I'll meet you there and start on the traps.
This is ridiculous. I knew Magister Erin should never have taken in a mangy cat like you.
See, I like these. They're always good. Alright. See, a little backstory. Good shit.
I finished the... Oh, the trap. Here. Good luck setting up the traps. I'll meet you by the livestock pens when you're finished.
I'm just really praying this is not one of the companion quests. But I've got this weird feeling. got this weird vibe. Heavy sack. I'm on PTS like I give a fuck.
Alright. You're... well, there's still... I wasn't trying to... I'll be in the tower working on the counter spell. Come find me when you're done.
Okay. Now this seems... It's starting to seem like it's getting very fetchy. That's cool though. I do like these little comical moments. So at least they put a nice little humor in it. Get your ass back here. Just kind of curious. Please don't be a, please don't be a companion quest. Alright. Fucking Crocs everywhere. Please notes. She's around here somewhere. Okay, we're outside of the circle. Well, how in the fuck? Oh, there she is. Come here. Don't run. Stop running.
Was I just a claw? This is all.
You were.
Oh, there wouldn't be.
Okay.
Fish biscuits. That wasn't right. I assume we'll dress us back to her charming self. I've run into a problem. I have good news and bad news. The good news is that I've nearly finished my counter spell, but I need to find a tome called the Mirrored Way to complete it. I know Magister Ian has it, but because if the Mirrored Way isn't with the rest of his things, it's... Magister Ian has warned me. Once we find... Not sure. It was a necessity. Follow me. The library is downstairs.
Give me
just a moment to pick the lock.
It's always a bad sign.
Let's get in and out as quick as we can.
I feel like this is a companion quest.
Sense anyway. Maybe the old man was bluffing. This spell is specifically targeting me. I'll figure out a way down. You just focus on getting the book.
I like this. I always like this. I always look referencing at the alien ruins. You always get a little bit of tidbits from like books if you just scroll and read over it. Got some crazy language in here. So we know that's not going to be legible. Probably can get transfer or something. Hate that too. Like sometimes. All right.
That's it. You got it. Now let's get out of here before I set on something else.
Yeah.
I didn't know the old. The Countess, the old ritual circle is a place of power, and I'm going to need all the help I can get. I plan to draw on the magic there to help strengthen it. I wish you could, but since this is mine, maybe if luck. The ritual circle is just up the hill to the north. I'll meet you there.
Telling you. More and more, I feel like this is what it is. Question of it is this the other companion? I'm getting a companion vibe.
First, we need to set the ritual place. There's 3 around the site.
Yeah.
I'll get the ones on the altar. They should be able to see it materialize.
Oh, whatever.
Any second now.
Great.
We did it! Come on, let's get back to the tower.
Fireworks.
You two work under these conditions. I was turned into a glove. A glove!
Of course we'll address that. I promise to address the situation.
See that you do.
Good foresight.
Told me out, didn't she?
Let me speak to your associate first, Ember. So, you were witness to the events here. And as I understand it, you had a hand in bringing them to an end. For that, I thank you. And if you'll indulge me, I do a few... I don't know what I expected, leaving her to her own devices here, even temporarily. Ember and Trouble are old friends. I can still feel the repercussions of this spell gone awry, as you say. Do I have you to thank for rectifying? I see. As trying as she can be, she truly is a talented mage. She can be impatient. Given her, I took her in. Oh, Bernie. I don't mean just exactly.
Hey, you! Let's talk while Magister. I thought Magister. I think it's.
God, fuck!
Magister Ian, I'm grateful for your beauty and your
I fucking son of a fuck. Don't like the fact that you can solo dungeons and world bosses, right? This chapter will be disappointment. This is disappointment. The first quest I come along randomly was I swear. And it's a sorcerer. I knew it. What did I say months ago? Templar, sorcerer. Go look at it. Go look. Fuck. 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 I kept saying to myself, this feels like a companion quest. Son of a fuck. I swear to God. I don't know which content creators. Look how much open area there is, and there's. Look. Son of a fuck. I swear. Okay, we got a building down here. Maybe there'll be a random quest down here. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, fuck. I swear to God. No. Look, let me illustrate this. I've been rolling around here for about an hour now. Now look, if I go to Bardenfeld, there's tons, and I mean tons. It doesn't matter. I can go anywhere. I could go any chapter except for the last 2, maybe, where there's not jack shit. I mean, set the word bosses aside, which is a problem. I shouldn't be able to solo it. I shouldn't be able to two-man it. I shouldn't be able to. There should be risk versus rewards. I swear to God. But look, right as soon as I get off, there's a quest giver right here. If I travel down here, there's going to be quest givers. Just randomly. Fuck me. What's wrong with the new companion? It's not. It's the only random. It was the only random quest I bumped into. The only random quest I bumped into was one of the companions. But that's my point. This is my point right here. If I jump off here, here's a quest. If I travel down this way, I'll bump into random quests, right? And they'll usually have like something where you go. If you're going to put it this way, every time they make a new chapter, it's accessible to create a new player. So imagine it from this perspective. If you're a new player and you're like, this was your first experience of the game, you want things to do in that zone, right? If there's only the main storyline, and then your side quests are your companions, what real activities do you have other than the dailies and shit? You see where I'm going with this? Fuck. Like you set a beautiful world up, only not to give it any life. It feels dead. It feels barren. What's the point of having a zone or a land or anything if there's nothing in there to do? Right here, random quests. Just, hey, what's up there, dude? And I can get that in every fucking other chapter but the last 2. Fuck! You just do away with zones. There's my advice. Just do away with them. What's the point of having them? What? Well, there's crafting sets here. Oh, it's a place to farm materials. Well, there's the main storyline, and you can grab your companions. A newer player, and how you're going to transition from one zone to the next. That's another thing this game lacks. Is for a newer player, there's no transition. They have to go somewhere to figure it out, or try to figure it out on their own. And I hate to say that I agree with Neff, but I will say I agree with there's no transitioning to difficulty because the overland is too easy, and there's just I swear oh fuck. Oh god. I just do the main story and the delves and public dungeons. Right. But I'm trying to I'm trying to think of this like as a newer player experience. That's what I'm trying to put put in people's heads. Anytime a player is going to experience this for the first time, that's what you have to set a precedence. Somerset should have been this chapter should have been the precedence that set the standard moving forward. Morrowind was good, but Somerset is what gave Elder Scrolls a lot of notoriety. And I feel like ever since Somerset, it's been just drop the ball. Put everything into the card game. That's what matters. Fuck. I swear. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. But anywho, I'm going to let you guys go. Dave, thank you for stopping in. Adolf, Sylvia, Brian, thank y'all. As always, I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMO.